There's only one reason why I'm up now, out in the middle of a lake, alone, in a Poopsie Unit. You could probably see the moon behind me. HeapHunters.com monster on the night train. It takes 3 or 4 years to break 7 out of here. There's a chip right there. And braid, ski 'em in. That's right. So it takes 3 or 4 years to there you go, to break 7. It took 3 years to break 6 if you watch the 6ism video. This is 7ism in all its glory. Here's another heap for you, buddy. This is called Bladeism. Bladeism sessions. I'd like to dedicate this to Al for planting those stellar bushes, brush limbaugh, over in the Gauntlet of Alcove. It's gonna go 4, 4.5. I would Gander Mountain. I'd like to dedicate it also to Chris Hall for his belief in the night train, because this is by far the biggest bass I've ever caught out of this lake. 7.05. Sevenizm. .40. Thanks for playing. There are a few party gifts at the door waiting for you, but I assume you want to go back to your children's heaps. And I also like to dedicate it to Mappa Elliott for his belief in the night train spinnerbait. Night train black spinnerbait made it all worth it. I know it's not my 10-pounder, but it's my second biggest bass in Pennsylvania ever. Right here for you at HeapHunters.com. 7ism has been shattered. We're back to 8ism. And then 8 is enough. Blackness. Also got a 4.5. Plethora of chips. So, work is done. It's 8 a.m. Sun's coming up, and I think I'm out. I think that my work here is done until tonight. So, Sooperblade, 7ism, and we'll see y'all tonight for the next episode of Tinnitus by Lotus. You see that in there? HeapHunters.com. You see that massive heap? 7.42 flicking blades. Dear God. Baker talked me out of the lunker tourney. Baker said you could either go catch 2.5 pounder and win a lunker tourney, or you could catch an 8-pounder and up your personal best. Well, I didn't get 8, but I believe I Crispus Cuspus on 8 pounds this morning. So this is dedicated to Daddy Baker. How about this one, folks? How about this? Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, court is now in session. How about this massive heap? Pennsylvania. And it wasn't any nuanced structure fishing or anything elaborate or studying the graph or working a jig or working a swim bait uphill. It was just flicking a blade at a brush pile on the bank. That's all it took. 7.45 Pennsylvania personal bestin. 7.45, folks. 7.45 Pennsylvania personal best. That's why anyone that's why anyone could break the state record, because all I did was flick 80-pound braid. I'm working. But you see how the Gauntlet parallel is over here. So if I'm over here casting, I'm not really getting the Gauntlet parallel. Another Goliath dedicated to Daddy Baker. Let me tell you about a real lunker tourney. A real lunker tourney is not 2 3/4 pounder at Lackawanna over 3 hours. Real lunker tourney is what do you do your whole life. You're born, you're in the nursery. Come on, girl, do it for me. You challenge your nursery buddies. What's your biggest bass when you die on your deathbed? Everybody's waking up. They don't realize what occurred last night. Legendary bite. Absolute monstrosity.
No one does the work we do.
Nighttime is my time, it's the best time for all time.